And I think people will be pleasantly surprised by the amount of work that we've been able to tackle and achieve this year since Diggers last year. So we'll really run through, the quality of the resource that we've got at Jaguar. It is a large-scale Tier 1 project in a really good location, good logistics. We've been doing an enormous amount of drilling, hopefully being able to expand that resource, lift the categories of that resource, and really outline what we're going to be doing on this amazing project over the course of the next 12 months. Jaguar is located in the Carajás mineral province of northern Brazil. Really great place to be doing business. A lot of infrastructure there, principally being put in place by Vale, so large deposits like Salobo, S11D. With that comes, power systems, airstrips, large town, plenty of labour to be able to go on and develop a project. So being there in Brazil has got a number of advantages for us, but I think the rest of it is all about our ESG footprint and the renewable power that we're able to secure to be able to develop this project. The more that we've gone through the course of the last 12 months, we've seen an enormous amount of change to people's investment horizons and what they want to see from a quality investment. And the emissions side of that conversation is becoming more and more paramount. And whilst I think people have focused on Australia, Canada, US in the past for its what they considered to be safe investments, I think the fact that Brazil's got 80% of its power coming from renewables really does make it a renewable powerhouse, which is going to feed into this whole electrification of industry, what your carbon footprint looks like in relation to that. So by natural default, Brazil has to become a location of choice for people to look to invest. And we feel like we've got a fantastic asset, nickel sulfide, in the right space at the right time, drawing upon those advantages in Brazil, which over the longer run we think is going to be hugely advantageous for us. We've got a resource now of 730,000 tonnes of contained nickel metal. By the end of next year, end of 2023, we're expecting that grows out to over 1 million tonnes of contained nickel as we drill deeper and show the depth extent of this ore body. At the moment, we've really only drilled down to probably around 400 or 500 metres depth, so still very shallow from a nickel sulfide perspective. So scale-wise, that's going to allow us to look at a long-life project, but also a long-life project that has pretty significant production scale each year. You're talking about 20,000 tonnes per annum of nickel sulfide feed into this class 1 space that is really servicing the EV and the battery space. If you've got a project that can be 20 years at 20,000 tonnes a year, there's really not too many deposits globally that would be able to achieve that. So we feel like we're in a really strong position. Feel like it's probably not that well known that that's the case. So hopefully through the course of the Diggers presentation and other medias, we'll be able to demonstrate the real high quality nature of Jaguar. We've done a lot of drilling. We'll have a new resource out at the end of September this year. That will underpin the mining schedule for the definitive feasibility study that's underway and targeted for delivery and towards the end of this year. We've got environmental approvals underway, and so hopefully get through those aspects of the work. We've got offtake discussions going on at the present point in time, and really then culminating in getting to a point somewhere in the second half of next year in more of a development decision. We've got $60 million in the bank at the moment, well funded to get through all the feasibility study work and some of the pre-development work. And the target is to sort of be in a position where we're making that investment decision and being able to then roll into a broader funding package for the overall development of the project. The project's only getting stronger, it's only getting de-risked at the same time when our valuation's been coming off with the rest of the market. So you're seeing this perfect opportunity where you can actually buy a high quality asset at really low prices, and I think that's what everyone wants to achieve. So I'd be encouraging everyone to take a look and have a good listen at Diggers next week, and hopefully come away from that with a very good perspective on what's happening with Centaurus and the Jaguar project.